Hello everyone, Mast3r Zak here. Today we are going to be watching the Nintendo Direct. I have gotten very little sleep because I had to clock in at my job at Nubby's Number Factory. This should be a lot of fun. I actually have no idea what's going to be announced. I'm going to be honest, we just played Nubby's Number Factory, so if Nintendo puts that in, we're so back, they're so back in our walls. Without further ado, let's just jump right in. Hello Trace, hello Jay, hello Risa. How are you all doing today? Can't wait for Silksong and Deltarune. True. You know what's weird about this Direct? They were like, "Hey, this is gonna only include stuff for the Nintendo Switch and not the Nintendo Switch 2." So I don't know what that's all about. I mean, I guess they have to keep their sales high for the normal Switches, but still, like, dude, when's the Switch 2 gonna come out? Like, when are we gonna know stuff about the Switch 2? Like, this seems kind of late, considering I think the Switch 2 comes out, like, this year, probably? I don't know. Just stuff for the original Switch? This is, like, 3 games. Like, what 3 games? I mean, it's probably going to be more information about, like, Metroid Prime 4 and, like, some of the other stuff that was promised for the Switch, but it's probably going to be, like, the tail end of the console. We're going to get the last few games, and then bam, Switch 2 arrives, and then we're so back. We're so back. Is Deltarune still far from release? Probably. Persona 6? That would be crazy. I feel like Atlus is more positioned themselves towards allyship with PlayStation, though. Although, actually, no, Atlus is kind of, like, insanely pro-Nintendo Switch. No, actually, no, wait. Risa, you're cooking. We might get Persona 6. We might get Persona 6 in this Direct. You might be cooking. You might be cooking. I don't know why Atlus would want to release on the Switch 1 and not the Switch 2, but they also released on the PS3 and as well as the PlayStation 4 with Persona 3, so that actually is very consistent with their release strategy. So you might be... The Direct is starting. I no longer have to babble on. Nintendo! It's a full Direct. This has been so long since we've had one of these. Oh my gosh. Hold up, I gotta sit down in my chair. Oh, it's the Hero's Quest. Dragon Quest. I'm too tired for this. I have no idea. Dragon Tail? Dragon Quest. It is Dragon Quest, I think, right? It's not Final Fantasy, that's the other one. True tales of brave heroes begin anew. Yay, a game 3 people care about? You mean the entirety of Japan? The country that needed to make a holiday whenever these games released? Trace. A lot of people care about these games, just not us. These games made it so many people called sick days in Japan that the game's release schedule had to be an official holiday. You care about this game slightly more than you used to? True. I feel like RPGs are enjoyable in, like, ebbs and flows, you know? Like, I had a little RPG period, and then I don't really care for RPGs, but I'll probably care about RPGs again soon. Yeah, Dragon Quest. Dragon Quest 1 and 2, 3 Remake. I think we already knew about this, so strange way to lead it, but, you know. Let's go!
I'm
Hello.
Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be your guide for today's
Please be our
Nintendo
guide.
Direct. Today, we'll be providing
This is
information
Ichiban
on upcoming
Kusaga's
Nintendo Switch
favorite
games.
video game, so you're happy for him? Let's go.
We'll also have a Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd.
Direct announcement in the
Please tune
Direct!
for that as well.
Let's go! They announced the Nintendo Direct in the Nintendo Direct.
And 2 HD 2D remakes.
Unironically, that's the
from Square
hypest
Enix.
announcement of the Nintendo Direct, because Nintendo Directs are always more hyped than the
Another
games they
character appeared
announce.
at the end. What kind of adventure awaits?
The
We
hypest
hope
announcement
you're
in a
excited
Nintendo
for more
Direct. Another
information
Nintendo
in the
Direct.
future.
That's pretty soon, actually,
Okay,
yeah.
Let's see the first batch of headlines.
Let's go. Thanks for the new Nintendo Direct.
Escape from dire straits.
Oxygen 1%? No Hope X. Dude, it's Lobotomy Corporation!
2 minutes until oxygen 0.
Why did that voice sound familiar?
Help me.
999? Dante!
The latest entry in the the Somnium
It's
Files
Limbus
series
Company?
is stirring. You are Kaname Date.
Oh,
a special
Date,
agent
not
with a
Dante.
sophisticated AI
I can't hear
called
anything.
Aiba embedded in his left eye. Your mission is to track down Iris, an internet idol who has been trapped in a mysterious escape game.
999?
Conduct interviews to investigate Iris's whereabouts. Dive into a subject's dreams to reveal clues hidden deep within
I
their
have no
psyche.
idea what's going on.
And solve mind-bending
But I'm happy
puzzles
for
in
the
an explorable
people that
environment.
like this.
Everything you learn will bring you one step closer to the truth.
Choice?
Uncover what's hidden in reality and dreams to rescue Iris. No sleep for Kaname Date from the Somnium
It'd be a lot
Files
cooler if they were
launches on the
Dante,
Nintendo
though.
Switch system, July 25th. Unleash the supernatural.
I have no idea what's going on. Detective? And Devil Summoner?
A classic Atlas action RPG returns
Atlas?
with remastered HD graphics.
What was I saying
and
about Atlas?
enhanced gameplay. Set in the capital city in the year Taisho 20, Raido Kusanova
Dog, I have no
makes his
idea what year
living as
that
an
is.
apprentice detective. But unbeknownst to others, he also fights alongside demons as a devil summoner. To protect
Dog,
the
imagine
capital,
like a normal,
Raido must
like
investigate a
being
series of
investigated for like a normal
supernatural
murderer,
cases.
and like bro pulls out a
Fight real-time
demon.
battles
I'd be like,
alongside
all right,
demons
fine, you got
summon.
me. I'll just go to jail, man.
Work with your demons to strike an enemy's weak point, then follow up with a
Bro shows
powerful
up on a
attack.
normal murder with
Cooperation
giant turtle
is the
demon.
key to victory. You can even turn opposing demons into allies.
Okay, so it's Persona?
Demons can also be
Okay,
useful
so it's
outside
Persona?
of battle. And their powers are helpful in finding solutions during
Okay, so it's,
investigation.
what's the other name for the Persona series? That's
Guide
the other
Raido
one?
through a series of strange incidents
I assume you're the bird who gave us a call?
as he uncovers a conspiracy that will shake the capital to its core. Raido Remastered,
Okay.
The Mystery of the Soulless Army, launches on Nintendo Switch June
True,
19th.
it does.
Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Shin Megami Tensei? Yes,
Consume
true.
Darkness.
Atlas makes one game and they're very good at making it. Shin Megami
With your
Tensei.
memories gone, you have been summoned
Let's
to
the
a
Pac-Man
strange,
game!
unfamiliar world.
Pac-Man!
Where you're
Pac-Man but
greeted by
evil
a
and
yellow
twisted.
orb known as Puck.
Pac-Man but evil
But
and
who is
twisted.
this spherical stranger?
This is the best
More
game
than a
ever.
mysterious, maze-like world. Your battle
This
for
is actually
survival
peak.
begins.
This is so peak, chat.
As Puck guides you on your journey, you'll delve deeper into the expansive world. By examining your surroundings, you can phase shift and combine with Puck to explore areas you couldn't reach before.
This is like the greatest video game ever decided
But
on.
tread lightly. The creatures
Pac-Man
inhabiting this world
Metroidvania.
will prove hostile.
Pac-Man horror
When
Metroidvania.
facing imposing enemies, you and Puck can temporarily fuse into the Gaia
Yo!
to unleash powerful attacks.
Okay, that's actually peak. That's
By
actually peak.
consuming your prey, you'll collect resources that can then be used to
Yo.
enhance your abilities.
Pac-Man more like Peak Man?
Work to uncover Puck's true goal
True.
and devour enemies to survive this cruel world. Experience a dark
Pac-Man.
twist in the iconic Pac-Man when Shadow Labyrinth launches on Nintendo
Dude,
Switch
this is actually
July
peak.
18th.
This game was such a peak reveal. True.
The rhythmic march begins.
Uh-oh.
Remasters of Patapon and Patapon 2 are drumming onto Nintendo Switch as one bundle.
Okay.
Play your drum to the beat and give different commands to the Patapon army. For example, Pata Pata Patapon advances them forward.
Oh,
while
interesting.
Pon, Patapon
So it's not like a
has
rhythm
them
game,
attack.
it's like a rhythm game. Okay.
And if you string together combos with good timing, the Patapons enter fever mode and get a big boost in power.
Dude, this actually seems like I could play this. Hold
The
up.
horse-riding Kiba-pon to the shield-savvy Tate-pon. Build up your battalion to take on hordes of fierce foes.
Dude, this is like Battle Cats if it was a rhythm game.
Plus, new features have been added, so you can advance to the
I've
beat
said
of
that,
your
now
own
way will
drum.
force me to play this. This actually
Meet
looks
the
kind of cool.
Patapons and March 4th, when Patapon 1+2 Replay launches on Nintendo Switch, July 11th.
I will say there's a lot of remasters.
Welcome to Zephyr Town.
The Zephyr
A cozy
Town?
place nestled in a windswept valley.
Okay.
This is where your new life begins.
No. Story of Season Grand Bazaar. Dude,
First
what if the
popping up on
Bazaar
Nintendo DS
didn't
system,
betray
this
us and
immersive
make the
farming
cards
life
cost
sim
real
has
life
no
money?
shortage of activities to get up to.
What if they didn't do that?
Tend to your farm while growing crops and caring
Oh,
for
it's
animals.
a farming sim, chat. You know we're gonna see 20 more of this direct.
Then sell your produce and other wares at the town's weekly bazaar.
Although, to be fair, we've already seen a few RPGs.
As bazaar
So I don't know
sales
what it's
grow,
gonna be.
You'll help the
It could be
once famous
RPG
market
focused direct,
regain
or it
its
could be a
former
farming sim
splendor.
focused direct. Never both.
You can also get to know the locals.
Maybe since this is the last Nintendo Switch direct, they're just gonna
and
go all out,
maybe
only
nurture a
farming sims
relationship
and
If you
RPGs.
find that special someone.
Ishmael?
Plus, taking advantage of Zephyr Town's windy conditions can make
That's kind
travel
of peak.
and other tasks.
So it's Stardew
a
Valley, but you get a
breeze.
hang glider. Okay, that's kind of peak.
The winds of change are coming, and your new life on the farm begins when Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar launches on the Nintendo Switch system August 27th.
You're waiting for the predecessor, Rattan? Oh no.
Please look forward to the latest entry in the Story of Seasons series.
Okay. Dude, there's a purple guy with a top hat. That's kind of peak. Never
Next,
mind. I take back.
Please take a look at this.
Take a look at what? Okay. Yeah, let's do it. I thought that was the one abnormality from the Kanto 6. You guys remember that one? Metroid Prime 4! What did I say? What did I say? I said it'd be here. They made her straight. Oh no.
This is the unknown planet Vuros.
Vuros.
Here, Samus finds a verdant jungle with a colossal tree at its center. In order to survive and escape this planet that she was unexpectedly transported to, Samus must scan stone figures and other relics
Beaming
to
up.
carve a path forward.
Okay.
She's not alone, though. Abhorrent, alien creatures living in the jungle are waiting to strike.
Okay. Sorry, I don't really have any commentary. I'm just like watching the stuff that's happening.
As she explores the planet, Samus is granted mysterious and ancient powers. Psychic abilities.
Okay.
These powers allow Samus to operate mechanisms
Mechanism.
and to open doors.
Open doors?
They also
Dude,
allow
me
her to
when
control
Samus's new
trajectory
abilities
of her
allow her to
beams
open doors.
with the power of her mind.
Yo.
But why were these powers bestowed upon Samus?
Me when I can open doors? Okay, don't spoil it. Like, why were these powers bestowed? Showed us the exact reason the powers were just bestowed. Dude, it's just like Kanto 7.
And what will be her fate
The
after being
Metroid.
summoned to Vuros? The threads intertwining beyond space and time are beginning to weave a new tale.
We place our faith in you, chosen one. Okay. Oh, they're still doing this? Yo, she's red now? Okay. Fire.
It looks like even more challenges await Samus.
It does look like that.
We hope you're looking forward to exploring with Samus's new psychic abilities.
The ability to open doors does open a lot of doors, you know?
Okay, let's move on to some more headlines.
Okay.
Ready to stir up some mischief?
What is this?
Once upon a time, there was a drab coffee shop that transformed into a magical potion cafe.
Bro, just put Balatro on
As
the
the
Switch.
newest
Just like
potionista
announce that
of
Balatro
the
is on the
cursed
Switch.
cafe.
Even if it already is on the
You'll
Switch, just say,
craft
hey,
concoctions for
just a
Disney
reminder,
villains
Balatro's on the Switch.
and
I don't
get to know them in a new light. Mix ingredients.
I don't
want
wanna get to know the Disney villains in a new light.
Then serve them to your villainous
Combust tea,
visitors,
true, I'm gonna
including Ursula
explode them.
and Gaston. With help from Yzma,
Dude,
you
Gaston
can
shouldn't be
upgrade your
here. He's on a
ingredients
very
to
strict
produce some
dieting
wildly
regimen. Like,
wicked
do you guys
creations.
not know the
potions
story?
you make can influence each
No,
customer's
Wicked's the other
storylines,
one. Wicked's
leading
the-
to different outcomes.
Wicked's
every
the Wizard of
time you
Oz,
play.
not Disney.
Who knows what mischief might happen? Disney villains Cursed
Did we just
Cafe
kill Ursula? I think we
launches on
did.
Nintendo Switch later today.
Okay, I don't care.
Summon a spellbinding adventure.
Stardew Valley, but wizards and witches? Okay.
Welcome to Witchbrook College, where
Stardew Valley, but you go to
strive
school.
to master the magical arts. During class, use magic circles to perform rituals,
Okay, this kind of
fly
looks
on
peak.
brooms, and learn advanced techniques to go from witch in training to skilled spellcaster.
Cast a
There's
spell
also
that
plenty
makes
to
people
do outside
explode.
of class. Hang
You
out
can
with
wear a
friends at their
traffic cone
homes.
on your head, just like Plants vs. Zombies.
Take on various jobs to help pay for tuition,
Did it say Alexiel?
or use the spells you've learned to craft and sell original items. Plus, up to 4 players can make magic together.
Okay,
in
this kind of
online
does
co-op.
look peak, actually. I really like the art style, and the game
Explore
loop
this
seems
whimsical world on
enjoyable.
the road to graduation and beyond.
I will
Are you
say,
ready for a spellbinding
yeah,
journey?
okay. This looks peak. This looks peak.
Enrollment begins when Witchbrook flies onto Nintendo
I'm-
Switch this holiday.
The issue is games like these are impossible to stream. Because, like, nothing
Action,
is really
adventure,
happening
and
for, like,
arcade games await.
large periods of time.
Set off on a fantastical mission to eliminate a mysterious deity.
The Eternal
In
Life
this
of
hand-drawn
Goldman.
platforming adventure, you'll explore
Wait, this
an
kinda looks
expansive
peak.
archipelago where nightmares and wonder collide. Upgrade your trusty cane
This looks
with
peak.
magical parts, then use its abilities to find your own path through the
Cuphead if it was
enchanting
good?
world. Can you uncover the secrets the archipelago holds? Find out.
Dude,
when
Cuphead
the
if it was
Eternal
Hollow
Life of
Knight?
Goldman launches on Nintendo Switch this holiday.
This looks peak. You're only showing us that
Celebrate
much?
the 40th anniversary of Gradius with a collection of arcade shoot-'em-up
Dude,
games from
that
across the
PNG
series.
is in less quality
Titles
than the
include
actual stream
Gradius,
is. Bro, show us
Salamander,
the Eternal Life of Goldman
Life
again.
Force, Gradius 2, Gradius 3, and Salamander 2. Some titles
What?
come
Where's
with
Salamander
multiple
1?
versions, including ones from different regions and launch years.
Okay.
Plus, take the helm in a brand new entry, Salamander 3.
Where's Salamander 1?
Gradius Origins launches on the Nintendo Switch system August 7th. Pre-orders begin later today.
I
on
feel like if you
Nintendo
play
eShop.
one of these games, you've like played them all,
Battle
though.
to the beat in Rift
Yo.
of the Necro Dancer. Press the corresponding buttons
Rift
in
of
each
the
lane
Necro
to
Dancer?
fight monsters in rhythm-based combat.
Rhythm
Keep
game?
the cadence going with epic boss battles, quirky minigames, remix stages, and global leaderboards.
Go.
Plus,
Global
more musical
leaderboards.
mayhem awaits in the Celeste Music Pack paid
Celeste?
DLC. And be
Yo.
on the lookout
Pepino?
for more DLC in the future. Rift
DLC?
of the Necro Dancer launches
They're
on
gonna add
Nintendo
Boyfriend
Switch
FNF.
later today.
They're gonna add Boyfriend FNF to the game.
Let's see what's in store.
Who are these creatures?
Welcome to Tamagotchi Plaza.
Tamagotchi?
A brand new entry in the Tamagotchi Connection series.
That's how you print. It's not
There are
Tamagotchi, it's
stores
Tamagotchi?
galore.
The lore?
Design glasses at the eyewear shop.
The lore? The lore of Tamagotchi?
Polish pearly whites solo or with a friend at the dentist.
Dude, why would I play the
And
dentist
arrange
minigame
place
specifically
at
with a
the
friend?
Afternoon tea shop.
Why is that the only multiplayer
12
thing?
wonderful stores need your help. Provide good customer service to get high ratings and upgrade each shop.
Okay.
In doing so, you'll get to meet more Tamagotchi, making the
Tamagotchi?
town
Can I, like,
livelier
starve
than
them?
before. With over 100 new and classic Tamagotchi, business is sure to be booming.
Is it actually
Get ready to
Tamagotchi?
set
I
up
thought it was
shop
Tamagotchi.
When Tamagotchi Plaza launches
it
on Nintendo
Tamagotchi?
Switch, June 27th.
Dude, I feel lied to. Pokemon! This is coming out on the Switch 1? That's crazy. Dude, this game looks actually peak. Pokemon Legends ZA.
Welcome to Pokemon Legends ZA, a new title in the Pokemon series. You'll begin your adventure by choosing one of 3 partner Pokemon.
We're choosing the alligator.
The setting is this metropolis that also appeared in the Pokemon X and Pokemon Y games, Lumio City.
Lumio City.
To make it easier for people and Pokemon to coexist, a company named Quasartico Inc. is carrying
They're
out an
evil.
urban redevelopment plan.
Nah, Quasartigo Inc. is
Here, we'll get a
evil.
glimpse
I've
into
never
the
heard a
lives
more
of the
evil name.
Pokemon and people of Lumio City.
I've never heard a more evil name.
Scattered all over town are wild zones.
Okay.
These areas are special environments
this looks
where
so
wild
peak.
Pokemon can live comfortably, even within the city.
And then
can
we can
catch
just, like,
Pokemon here.
attack them. Dude, this looks so peak.
But they might be hostile. If you sense trouble, get to safety.
Yeah, they're gonna eat
There
you.
are Pokemon that live outside wild zones too.
Dude, it'd be so easy to dispose of a body in
Some of
Lumio
them can
City.
even be found
Like, just kill somebody and then, like,
rooftops.
throw their body into, like, a level, like, 60
People
wild
and
zone.
Pokemon live
And, like, the
easygoing
Pokemon will
lives
just,
in
like,
Lumio City.
completely devour their corpse by the
But-
time the sun rises.
When night falls,
See what I'm saying? See what I'm
the
saying?
city's aura transforms.
See what I'm saying?
Highly skilled trainers are invited to participate in a tournament,
Every night?
the ZA Royale.
ZA Royale!
Trainers await in battle zones.
Bro, do they sleep during the day?
If you're spotted,
Never mind,
they'll
it might be
challenge
hard
you
to
battle.
hide the body. There are too many people out. Oh yeah, he got the type advantage.
Strike
It's over
first
for
before
you.
being seen, and you'll land a surprise attack.
Just kill their
During
trainer and
battles,
you'll win the
using
battle
a super
instantly.
effective move at the right moment is key. And with Mega Evolution,
Let's
some
go!
Pokemon can power up even more.
Mega Evolution! We're so
You'll
back.
start at rank Z and work your way up to rank A.
Bro, why don't you start from A and rank to
Trainers
to
who
Z?
reach the top
He
are
spelled it
said to
wrong.
have
He
a
spelled it
wish
wrong. Get him.
granted.
Kill him. The wrong spelling.
Day and night are 2 sides to Lumio City. It seems there are even more secrets waiting to be uncovered. What
Zygarde.
will you find on your adventure? Pokemon Legends
ZA.
ZA launches on Nintendo Switch later this year.
Later this year. Probably like 2 days before the
In
Switch 2
Lumio
drops.
City, where the game is set, the aura transforms between
The aura.
day and night. It seems there are even more secrets to uncover. Please be on the lookout for more information.
I want to see how
in the
what like
future.
what, all the Pokemon that are in there.
Next, please take a look at this.
Okay. That
Hello
is
there.
pretty interesting.
The game you're about to see
Dude, Deltarune Chapter
doesn't
2.
have a big epic
Deltarune
story,
Chapter 2. I mean Chapter 3.
but what it does have is
Dude,
lots of
this is
funny little
Deltarune
rhythm
Chapter 3.
games. You wanna see?
This is Deltarune Chapter 3 chat.
Just press the button to jump through the ring.
Bro, I can't believe they got the guy, the Nintendo Direct announcer himself to announce this game. Oh wait, never mind, it's an official Nintendo game.
It sounds easy,
Never mind, once they start using the, here's how the Nintendo Switch works,
but the timing is super
this is an
tricky.
official Nintendo game.
Maybe you could try it in time to a rhythm.
Bro, this seems like evil. This is gonna be like something evil and like sick and twisted. It's Rhythm Heaven! It's Rhythm Heaven!
In this game,
Wait.
you might do almost anything, but you'll need to do it in rhythm.
It's Rhythm Heaven! Wait, I just realized.
With practice, you might even be able to play it with your eyes
Wait,
closed.
new Rhythm Heaven game. They didn't save this for the Switch too? I mean, I guess it can be played on either. No way. It's actually Rhythm Heaven.
Get into the rhythm with a brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven series,
Let's go! Dude, this is insane.
Rhythm Heaven,
Rhythm Heaven Groove. 2026. Dude, the Switch 2 is going to be out by then. Why are you releasing on the Switch 1?
That was Rhythm Heaven Groove, a brand new entry in the Rhythm
Bro, the
Heaven
second they
series.
got the other guys there, I was
It
like, wait a
includes lots of
second.
music produced by renowned Japanese musician Tsunku. What kinds of rhythms do you think you'll hear? We hope you're looking forward to it.
Bro, this is crazy.
Next, we have news about the use of digital games on your system. Please take a look.
The use of digital games on your system? Are they going to steal them from us? Are they going to say you can no longer play games?
With game cards, you can put a game featuring Mario in this Nintendo Switch system
Okay.
and a Legend of Zelda game in this one,
Okay.
freely inserting the games you have on hand into any system you want.
We've known that. We've
But
been knowing
what if
that.
digital games could be as flexible and convenient as game cards?
No way.
Well, here's what we came up with. Introducing the virtual game card.
No way.
In the future, virtual game cards can be used for digital games.
No way. Are they doing this? Dude, this is actually crazy.
When purchasing the digital version of a game, it will be loaded onto your system as a virtual game card, allowing
Are
you
they
to play that title.
You can share games?
Your digital games will be lined up as virtual game cards on a
You can
dedicated
share
management
games.
screen.
You can share digital
Here,
games.
you can load and eject your virtual game cards and manage which games you can play on your system.
This is actually revolutionary. I didn't think Nintendo of all people would be doing this. Oh my god.
If you have two Nintendo Switch systems,
This is
you can eject a
actually
virtual game card
revolutionary.
for one and load it onto the second.
You can This
Now you can
is
play this
actually
game on your
crazy.
second system
This is
wherever
actually
and
crazy.
Whenever you want.
You can share
Just as
games
if you had
now. You
inserted
can
a
share
physical
digital
game card.
games with other people.
With virtual game cards, you can freely load and arrange which
That
games you
dude, this
play
is
on up to
actually
2
revolutionary.
systems.
This is actually revolutionary.
Local communication with your second system is required, but only the first time.
Only the first time?
You can also lend out virtual game cards to your Nintendo
Up to
account.
8
family
Nintendo
group
account
members.
users connected together in a
Connect to
family
your
group?
family group
8?
member system via local
8? I think
wireless when you want to
Steam's
lend a game.
thing only allows like 4 or
Choose the title you're
5.
lending
Dude, you can have 8
and who you're
people
lending it to.
play the same game. Dude, this is okay. Nintendo, I did not
And you're done.
understand your game.
They
Nintendo's
can
kind
now
of
play
cooking.
on their own system.
Dude, people always say that Nintendo is
You can only lend
anti-consumer,
one
but
game at a
like,
time to a
I don't know,
particular person.
man.
Games
They're
can be
letting you
lent
share
out for 2
digital
weeks,
goods. Like,
after
I'm
which
pretty
they
sure
will
that's the most
automatically
pro-consumer
return to you.
thing ever. Literally free
Making
video
digital
games.
games even easier to use.
That-
Virtual game card.
That's actually peak. That's actually so peak. Like, that's so peak.
The virtual game card feature lets you swap games between
That's
Nintendo Switch
genuinely
systems,
revolutionary.
as well
This
as
type
the
of thing
Nintendo
on
Switch 2
console?
systems.
We barely have this type of thing on
This
computer.
feature is planned to be added via a system update in late April.
Actually
Let's take
peak.
a look at more Nintendo Switch games.
Actually peak. That's so amazing. Can't wait to share these video games with other people. Not at all. That is, like, insane, though. They're doing their little montage of games that, like, they think some people might like. Actually, the Wandering Village does look cool. I've had that in my radar for a while. You, like, play on, like, a little thing. Like, that's kind of peak. King of Meat. Okay. I usually use this section to see what games would be decent to get on a computer. Because all these games are, like, also on computer. Fantasy Life I, the girl who steals time. Okay. I thought that was La Mancha Land for a second.
Uncover history once more.
Okay.
An HD remaster of Saga Frontier 2 is venturing on to Nintendo Switch.
It's the RPG Direct.
Gustav,
It's the RPG
Royal
Direct.
Heir, and Will the Explorer. Two heroes whose fates and legacies will intertwine across generations in this epic RPG. Experience the original story, along with brand new events that expand the vibrant world of Sondale.
Okay.
Plus, team up with more characters in battle. And transfer stats to allies through the parameter inheritance system.
Drew, you can transfer stats to allies
After
through the
finishing
virtual
main
digital
story,
game card
you can
system.
Test your mettle and might against
That's
even
crazy.
more powerful bosses. What histories will you uncover through the ages?
The Draken just took that person.
Saga
You're not
Frontier
getting
2
them back. They're getting
Remastered
eaten.
Launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
Later today.
Monumental adventures
Yo,
await.
Monument? I'm surprised this wasn't already
Embark
on the Switch.
Peaceful
Monument
journeys
Valley.
across this series of beautiful puzzle games. Wander through isometric
Dude, this is a
worlds
peak mobile
filled
game.
with stunning landscapes to manipulate, optical illusions to discover, and mystifying secrets to unfold. In Monument Valley, lead the silent Princess Ida in her quest for forgiveness, while outsmarting
For
the
forgiveness?
enigmatic Crow people. A
The
different
lore?
journey awaits in Monument Valley 2. Guide Ro in her adventure through motherhood as she and her child unlock the secrets of the sacred geometry.
Dog,
Both
I
games
didn't know this
contain
game had
other
lore.
Additional chapters, add-ons, and DLC. The first two Monument Valley games launch on Nintendo
Okay.
Switch April 15th.
Nice.
Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. And help Noor on her journey to restore
Monument
the world's
Valley
life
3?
in Monument Valley 3.
That's crazy.
Setting sail on Nintendo Switch this summer.
They were like, wait a second, we've got a third one. Okay, golf? Anime golf?
A brand new entry in the Everybody's Golf series is driving onto Nintendo Switch.
Driving. Golf pun.
Aim. Time your button press just right. And take your shot.
Nice shot.
Perform backspins.
Bro, why do the sheep look like that?
Side spins. And other special shots.
Huh?
In the single-player
I don't think that
challenge
shot
mode,
is allowed.
Compete in tournaments and face off against a range of
Hit the
rivals
rabbit.
to become the ultimate golfer. In Wacky Golf, your
Wacky
shots could get
Golf.
pulled into holes, or obstacles might fall. It's golf
The
that's
monolith
like
from Limbus Company! Dog, they're gonna
Up to 4
distort.
golfers can hit the
Dog, get
fairway
off the
together
court now.
locally
It's not worth
or
it.
in
You're gonna
online
become the
play.
golf abnormality.
So
You're gonna
just
become like
relax
lost golfer.
and get ready to tee off. Everybody's Golf Hot Shots lands on Nintendo Switch this year.
A moth just flew by me. Hello. Hi, buddy. Get away from my screen, please. Thank you. Marvel?
Unite some of Marvel's greatest superheroes in the fight against evil. Pair up 2 heroes from the
Marvel
roster of
Cosmic
15,
Invasion,
including the likes of the spectacular Spider-Man and the ferocious Wolverine to take
I thought they
on
were
the
gonna say
challenge.
like specific
From
teams,
close-quarters
like the
combatants to
Fantastic
aerial
Four,
aces,
but no, it's just
you can mix
Spider-Man.
and match a variety of heroes for an amazing array of possibilities. And swap between your team of 2 at any time.
Yo.
Take advantage of your team's strengths to overwhelm your
Okay,
foes.
so there's like
Plus,
combos.
Up to 4 players can assemble for local or online
Assemble.
co-op play.
Aim.
The battle for the fate of the Marvel Universe begins when Marvel
Did it say
Cosmic
Dante?
Invasion launches on the Nintendo Switch system this holiday.
Banger, by the way.
That was Marvel Cosmic Invasion, where you'll battle as a tag team of different...
Bro, they got him talking.
Next is our last game announcement.
Last game?
Please take a look.
Last game, chat. Last game. Animal Crossing 2? Wait, actually, it might be. No! No!
How refreshing.
Metopia! Metopia! It's Metopia!
Hiya.
Metopia! Tomodachi Life! Sorry, I forgot the name of the game. I was so... Tomodachi Life! I forgot the name of the game. Tomodachi Life is real! Tomodachi Life is real! Terrifying.
Want to talk?
Tomodachi Life!
That
Dude,
was only a dream.
this is the best way to end the Switch's lifetime. Tomodachi Life is
Tomodachi
real!
Life, Living the Dream. The first new entry in the series.
Dude,
in
someone
over
made a
10
blood
years.
sacrifice to have this happen.
In the
Someone actually
trailer,
killed
we
someone
saw
else.
characters living on an island
Dude,
out at
nobody
sea.
report the dead body because
What
they
kinds
got
of
us
interactions
this.
do you think they'll have?
They got us Tomodachi Life.
We hope you're looking forward to it.
Somebody is not waking up from their slumber. But that's fine because we have Tomodachi Life.
Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct.
Thank you
so
for
far.
the Nintendo Direct. Honestly?
Our final announcement is something a little different that's not a game.
What?
Here's Mr. Miyamoto to introduce it.
What? I thought Tomodachi Life was the last
Hello,
announcement.
I'm Shigeru Miyamoto.
Why is Miyamoto here?
Thank you for watching
Mario's
today's
real?
Nintendo Direct.
Oh my god, it's the Legend of Zelda movie.
Since 2011, Nintendo Direct has delivered Nintendo news directly to you.
Wait, they're gonna kill the
And
Nintendo
now,
Direct?
These presentations have grown into an event that many people watch.
Like me?
Thank you all very much.
Okay. They're announcing the
We'll
Nintendo
continue
Direct
to
too?
broadcast Nintendo Direct presentations. But we're also launching a new channel based on the concept of delivering information.
The
to
concept
you.
of delivering information?
This is a smart device app called Nintendo Today, which functions like a daily calendar. In the app,
Yo.
you can view different Nintendo events. We will also be delivering all sorts of content about Nintendo games and characters every day.
Okay, that's kind of peak.
After the Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd, news about Nintendo Switch 2
No.
will be delivered to you daily and directly through the Nintendo Today app as well.
Okay, but that's so peak, but I can't react to
Nintendo
it.
Today will be available
I
to
can't
download
react to
on
that,
devices later
Miyamoto.
today.
He's put me out of a job.
Anyone with a Nintendo account can use the app.
He's
so
put
please
me
try
out of
it
a job.
That's all I have to share.
He's putting me out of a
I hope you
job,
enjoy
chat.
using Nintendo Today.
That's peak, though. That is peak.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
That was kind of peak, chat. That was kind of peak. They said, "Hey, we're gonna kill Nintendo Directs." The last Nintendo Direct is happening soon, chat. Chat, the last Nintendo Direct ever is happening very soon. You have to prepare. Prepare for the end times. Prepare to mourn the Nintendo Directs. Dude, this was kind of peak. This was kind of like actually good. This is like, I feel like It's the last Nintendo Direct for the Nintendo Switch, because we're gonna do the Switch 2 soon, and that's like gonna be peak. They announced a new Direct, which is the hypest thing they could ever announce during a Nintendo Direct. We got Tomodachi Life, which is actually peak. I can't wait to play that. Dude, I literally could not play that on the DS or the 3DS because I didn't have it. So I think it'll be really fun to do like a Tomodachi Life stream. That could be insane. Yeah, new Tomodachi Life, new Rhythm Heaven. No, this kind of was peak. This kind of was peak. I feel like this was a good way to end it off. But yeah, we just got one more Nintendo Direct before everything ends and we get Nintendo Mobile, which is also kind of cool. Dude, I can't wait to learn like random facts about Nintendo characters every day. I can't wait to wake up and see what Nintendo has told me. But yeah, no, this was peak, I'd say. Dude, and we got like digital game
now
transfer.
Play on their own system.
Dude, this is literally
You can only lend
revolutionary.
one game at a time to
This
a
is
particular
literally
person.
revolutionary.
Games can be lent out for 2 weeks, after which they will automatically return to you.
That's like actually
Making
peak.
digital games even easier
You can
to
like
use.
lend out games.
Virtual game card.
And then you can like send them back and send them forward and send them back. Dude, this is actually genuinely insane. This is genuinely revolutionary for the gaming industry as a whole. Like, this is a console digital game transfer is insane. But yeah, I think with that, I'm gonna call it a day here. Yeah, we got some peak announcements. I think this was the most revolutionary announcement. But I'm excited for Tomodachi Life. That seems like it's gonna be fun. Dude, I can't wait to make a Tomodachi Life for all of us. New Pokemon stuff. Honestly, that was about it. We got Rhythm Heaven as well.
New entry in the Rhythm Heaven series.
But overall, I wasn't expecting too much, and I left pleasantly surprised. I feel like there was nothing they could give us, and yet they gave us some bangers. So yeah. I think with that, I'm gonna call it a day here. Thank you all for watching. They're gonna put me out of a job soon, though. They're gonna give us all the. One day we're gonna wake up and they're gonna be like, oh yeah, new Super Smash Bros is gonna be announced, and they're gonna just tell us through our mobile phones. The future is now. But yeah, anyways, with that, thank you all for watching. Hope you all have a great rest of your day. Make sure you all stay safe out there. Hopefully you enjoyed some of the new announcements in this Direct. And I'll hopefully see you all later. Bye!